This is an alliance. It's an informal, self-organized group of, like I said, makers and manufacturers that have come together, a group of volunteers to create a local source of production that we can guarantee to our community so that we can get those face shields donated to frontline workers, hospitals, essential services, emergency responders, and long-term care facilities and retirement communities in Northumberland.
So how did this group come about?
Yeah, so I think it came about relatively quickly and easily because we're used to working together. Partly through Venture 13, our Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center here in Cobourg, and through the Northumberland Manufacturers Association and the network of organizations that are focused on innovation. We're used to working together, and this was a spontaneous thing. We just identified that we really weren't content to wait for external organizations and institutions to deliver those critically and urgently needed supplies for personal protective equipment. And so we got together, the usual thing that's happening in COVID-19, it's like Zoom meetings and calls and so forth. And really the driving force behind that organization of supply chain, there's a retired manufacturing executive, industrialist here in Cobourg that has a pretty incredible Rolodex and is very well known, and he played a pretty central role in expediting all of that and bringing us together.
How many can you produce a day, and how many are you up to currently at the day of this interview?
Yeah, great question. So actually we have a dashboard on our website, so we're currently at an average of 77 units per day. That's growing. And actually we're coming up to our first milestone of having produced our first 1,000 units. So actually, to get here, we needed to work with healthcare practitioners and frontline workers to understand what their needs were. So we're actually also, we also have an applied R&D program where we're optimizing the design and working with users.
Where are you currently shipping them to? Is it just specifically to help the people in Northumberland County, and who can get these? Yeah,
that's a great question. So we're focused, this is a community-based production supply chain for our community. So to receive face shields, you simply have to go on to our website, northumberland.io, and submit an order. And the recipient types, as I said, are hospitals, emergency responders, long-term care facilities, and community retirement communities, and essential services. So we receive an order, and then we will evaluate, verify, and work to deliver that as quickly as we possibly can. But those recipients would be located in Northumberland.
To make this happen, what supplies do you need to make these face shields?
Yeah, the most efficient thing would be, if people want to help, is to donate to the GoFundMe. So that would go towards, for example, the filament that we would need for 3D printing components. But also we have actually a call out on our website right now we pretty urgently need buttonhole elastic bands. So if anyone has a strategic reserve of those, maybe sewers and craftspeople and artisans and so on, if you do have that, please send us an email, hop on our website to the contact form and let us know. But I think, and then finally, another crucial piece of this is the thin form clear plastic sheets that are used for the visor. That's very difficult to come across, and any leads on availability would be appreciated.